Hi guys, I'm Wendy from iWen. Welcome to my channel. If you are new to my channel, welcome, and also hope you can subscribe and also click on the notification bell in order to receive all my latest video every single time. Now in my previous video, I've showed you on how I make my simple take on my homemade burger, and I also showed you that I've made my brioche burger bun homemade as well, and you have been requested for the burger bun recipe since then. I get it because it is so light and so soft and so fluffy. I love the recipe so much. It is so fragrant and buttery as well. Today I'm going to show you how I made my homemade brioche burger bun. So without further ado, let's get started.
First of all, we need to prepare the aluminum foil ring in order to hold the burger bun shape, which is 35 cm times 22.5 cm rectangular aluminum foil. Now, fold them like so until you reach a 1-inch strip. Fold them gently so that it won't cut your hands. Okay, like this, and then measure out using whatever ruler you have 32 cm length, and then make an indent at there by folding it together so that you know where to put the other ends of your strip, and then hold them together using a stapler and make them into a very round circle shape for your burger, and repeat this ring until you reach 9 aluminum ring in total. And into another cup, add in your lukewarm milk, which is about 43 Celsius, and then add in your active dry yeast and also some white sugar to fit it. And then stir them together and set it aside for about 10 minutes to proof and activate your yeast. You will have bubbles. And into another large bowl, add in your bread flour, which is high protein flour, and then add in some salt for some flavor, and also some bread softener. This is optional. I use it so that it can enhance the gluten in my bread. Stir them until they are well combined, and then see, after 10 minutes, this is how the yeast have activated. Now into another larger bowl, add in 3 large eggs. Add them all together. Well, because this time I'm triple my recipe because people like the bun so much. So 9 eggs in total. Just whisk them until they are all well combined, and add in your yeast milk mixture. And again, whisk them until they are well combined. Once it is done, add in your flour mixture in 3 addition if you want to. If you are making a very small batch, you can add in all at once. Okay, when it starts to thicken like this, you can change from a whisk to spatula. Scrape down the sides with the spatula to make sure they are all well combined, and then I will add in my last addition of the flour mixture and stir them until they form a dough. Well, at first it might look like it is too much flour and then it is too dry and you think, but keep mixing until it forms a sticky dough like that. Eventually it will come like this, trust me. And then use a clean hand, of course mine is clean, and then fold and knead your dough and add in the remaining 50 grams of flour. I add in the flour at this stage because I know my dough is going to be very sticky dough, and sprinkle on some of the 50 grams flour onto your countertop, which is also clean, of course, and pour out your bread dough and sprinkle some more flour on top and start to knead it. This is more of a sticky dough because it is so moist. Knead for a while until the dough is not so sticky anymore, and then continue to add in your last ingredients, which is the butter. I'm using unsalted butter because I like to add the salt to my own taste. So fold in all the dough so that you can combine the butter well. I add my butter in 2 additions because I'm baking such a large batch of dough, so you can just add in all at once. Now once I add in my second half of the dough, I'm using my spatula to help me to fold it and knead it. Stretch and fold, and then stretch and fold, just like that. Knead for about 25 to 30 minutes. If you have a stand mixture, you can of course use the dough hood attachment to knead it, you know. Or you can be like me, train some muscles out of your arm. And once they are smoother like this and it no longer sticks to your finger, you can do a window pane test, which is you pull some part of your dough until you can see like your finger from the other side. It means, you know, the gluten is quite strong already. Now butter your large bowl. I'm using the same bowl, why not? And then pour in your dough. Make sure they are nicely oiled as well. And I'm going to cover them with some plastic wrap, and I'll place them into fridge proof for the first time for about 1 hour. Meanwhile, butter your tray so that the dough won't stick, and then I also butter each of the 9 aluminum foil rings. Okay, butter them well. Now after 1 hour, can you see how the dough have risen? Just so magnificent, they double in size. Now gently press out all the airs inside, deflate them back so that you can build another stronger gluten, right? Now we are going to divide the dough into 9 pieces of 80 grams dough. I'm using a scissors because it is not so sticky. By using a recipe, you can get 80 grams dough from that. Now we are going to form the dough. You have 3 steps. First step, pull in all the dough from the side to the middle to form a round shape, and then turn them upside down and try to use a palm to tuck them under like this. And the third step, roll them around using your palm. And it is done. How round it is. And then place them 1 dough into each ring and use a bowl. A small bowl will do. Just press them lightly so that they will proof into the size of the aluminum foil. If you don't have a bowl like this, you can use your hand to gently press it as well. And then cover them to proof for the second time for 30 minutes at a warm area. I put it at my countertop or in the oven with a low heat. And now we're going to make egg wash, which is milk plus 1 egg, and then whisk them well with a fork. And once they are nicely proven, you see how it comes out to the aluminum foil, and then I brush them with the egg wash and sprinkle on with some sesame seeds. These are optional as well because it will look more like a burger bun with those seeds. And then bake them off in a 175 Celsius for about 15 minutes and turn up the oven to 180 for about 5 minutes in order to get those golden color. You see? It is done. Wow, just look at how fragrant it is. It smells really buttery, but it is so fragrant. Look at it. Now you can gently peel off the stapler part, peel off the aluminum foil ring, and there you have it. Oh, burger bun. Look at how soft it is. You can press it lightly. You know it is so fluffy. Now you can place it into a ziploc bag, you know, after it is cooled, and then store them for 2 days in order to get softer crust. Just look at the interior. You see how it tears so nicely, so fluffy. I love this bun so much. It is so fragrant and so moist. Best for burger. I also tried it with chicken curry as well, and it tastes superb. Now please try it, and if you haven't watched my previous video, please click and subscribe to my channel. See you again. Bye bye.